Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Starkey Farmstead. So, the Monica Keasler story just keeps getting deeper. So, I just found a report, and I listened to a podcast from Monica Keasler and her attorney claiming that she is innocent. Now, I'm going to play that for you, and I'm going to let you make up your mind how you feel and what you think. Let me make a couple of points before we begin it. One, in the video, they literally say, I see Monica sitting before Congress about what has happened to her and her attorney's opinion about what should happen to social media when somebody is innocent or information is wrong. Now, I'm going to make a point, and I want you to hear her attorney stop her from admitting she said something on Facebook that came back to haunt her. Now, she claims, and I believe that it's true, that she got paperwork from the DEC in New York that says that she was not the one who confidentially called. But here's my question. Could they admit who called anyway? It's supposed to be confidential, and that is a protective whistleblowing law. Her attorney claims that he has asked for proof of who actually did the calling on Peanut the Squirrel and Fred the Raccoon, but we're going to have to wait and see it out. The reason I'm doing this video is because I do believe that you should never, ever bear false witness against anyone. The Bible talks about it. God detests it. And if she is innocent, she deserves to be heard. So I'm going to leave, as usual, I'm going to give you the evidence. I'm going to let you make up your own mind, folks. What happened to these animals was horrific. Obviously, Monica said something. She started it. Somehow, some way, she's involved in this a little deeper than she wants to claim, because when she went to admit that, her attorney shut her off. Now, am I saying that she called? No. I'm saying that either she knows who called or the person who called did not like her, and that's how somehow. I'm just saying it's messy. It's messy, and it still stinks to me. It just stinks somehow. Like I'm just feeling like there's not 100% truth. I feel like had she not retained an attorney and just come out and talked about what happened to people like me and other people, she might would have gotten a better response than have an attorney who stepped in and literally shut her up when she was finally fixing to tell us what happened. It just stinks still. So Monica, you're gonna have to do a little better than that. I mean, you either know who did it or you were involved with who did it, but somehow you're not telling us 100%, and we can feel that it's not truthful. So I'm speaking directly to you, no attorneys. We, the people, can feel that somehow something is not coming across correctly. You need to work on that. Because we think there's more to the story than you're giving us. And this is why people won't stop. Now, guys, let me also say this. Stop calling this woman. She's got children. Stop threatening her life over this. Come on now, y'all. Grow up. She got babies. Stop it. Okay, just stop that. That's crazy. Here's the video. I love you guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think. But stop harassing this woman. Stop it, okay? That's not nice. Stop that. Here it goes, guys.
From the Price Law Firm, joining Veronica Live. So welcome to the show.
Thank you so much, Veronica. I'm really glad to be here today.
Thank you, Veronica. It's wonderful to be here.
Well, Monica, Bill reached out to me. We've been longtime friends, and he thought that this would be a great place for you to tell your story. And seriously, you've become the world's Karen that nobody likes. And today, when I was prepping for you to come on, I read all of the news stories, went out and saw all of the social media, and I can't imagine being as hated as you are right now. And you wanted to tell us your story. So take the, I'm going to throw you the football. Tell us how this all started with this squirrel gate and people saying that you made this call about this squirrel.
Well, in the last few years, my twin boys and I have followed the story of Peanut and Fred, and because we also have rehabbed squirrels, and we found such joy, like the rest of the world, in seeing the videos of Peanut and Fred. And on Friday, when we arrived home from our day, there was a notification in a rehabber group that I'm a member of that said there was a video to watch. And that was where I learned of the reporting and the confiscating and the ultimate euthanizing of those poor babies. And my boys and I had a good cry, and they went out to play, and I kept scrolling on Facebook like people tend to do, and saw a screenshot of a lady's post from somewhere that I still don't know where it came from, but it was posted in that group and shared, of this lady saying that they were responsible and they should have known better, and they knew that they had wild animals illegally and that they were monetizing them and that it was all wrong. And if you knew me, if you'd known me before yesterday, and if your listeners knew me, you would know that I cannot stand to see somebody kicked when they're down. And in the comments, someone was wondering who actually reported them, and I simply commented...
There you go. That's what I was talking about, guys. He interrupts her when she's finally going to tell us the truth. Her attorney steps in. Keep listening.
Let's stop right there for 1 second. I hate to be the lawyer in the bunch, but let's be careful that I do. Monica, Veronica, I apologize,
yes.
but I want us to be careful not to do what's been done to you, Monica. So, Monica, why don't you just tell her that, tell her about the letter you got from the New York Department of Environmental Conservation yesterday. You got a message from them, did you not, that exonerates you?
I sure did, because it was reported that I reported Peanut, and I did not. And I made a FOIA, a Freedom of Information Act request yesterday, and received it via email today that proves that I was actually not in any way, shape, or form involved in reporting the Longos or Peanut or Fred.
Okay.
And we provided that to you, Veronica.
Yes, and I wanted to.
Do you have a copy of that?
Yes, I have it. So it says here, internet users that you wrote to them have alleged that I was involved in the seizure of Peanut the Squirrel and Fred the Raccoon, and I and my children have received death threats. I please need a letter of records clearing my name from any involvement in the seizure of wildlife from a residence in Pine City, New York on October 30th, 2024. And then they responded back today, this morning, please be advised that a diligent search of the files maintained by DEC, which is the New York's Department of Environmental Conservation, produced no responsive records. There are no records with your name nor any mention of involvement by you relating to the seizure of wildlife from a residence in Pine City, New York on October.
But we just got it though, so let's we can certainly make that effort.
And
yes,
then
absolutely.
did you know Mark Longo but before this, or you were just following his social media accounts? Is that correct?
Yes, I've never met either of them. I've only been to New York one time in my life, and it was 20 years ago. So, I mean, I do not know him personally, nor his wife.
Clarify, this person is saying this happened, but maybe it's taken out of context, or maybe, the time of it isn't what they're saying. It was, older or happened somewhere else, or maybe it's not even accurate at all. So that's kind of a helpful change that they made, but you just don't see, a lot of platforms don't have that kind of thing, and perhaps they should. So we can call our service providers, the platforms themselves, our legislators, and we can make sure that we just have minor changes to what has been very useful. I mean, I use the internet 1,000 times a day for work and for groceries and, everything I need, find a restaurant, everything, life, revolves around it. But the information has to be accurate, and when it's not, we should have an ability an ability to correct it. So
Well,
that's
and
just my 2 cents.
I foresee Monica testifying in front of Congress on this because, I mean, what's happened to you has been horrific.
And I think we can all admit what has been happening to her is horrific, you guys. It really is. And if she's innocent, she doesn't deserve it. But because I believe in the truth, and I always will, no, I will not take down my original videos because there is a storyline here. And there is information in the first videos that's important and needs to be part of the record. But I will put this video up just like I put those videos up, asking you guys to maybe consider that she was not the one who originally called on Peanut and Fred the raccoon. Tell me what you think. Tell me what evidence you have found for or against it. You know, this is what social media should be. Should be a place where we can discuss what we believe is to be true. When new information comes out, we should be man enough, woman enough to put that information up and let the chips go where they lie. I love you guys. Have a blessed day. I'm in Washington State. I got a few things to do, and oh my gosh, the weather here is so different than Louisiana, but I love it. It's beautiful. So be blessed, you guys.